Londoners were recently asked to complete an online survey about their expectations of city councillors and how much they should be paid.
I don't really know what the workload is for councillors. I think I heard it's like a part-time job, but they're really not putting in part-time hours.
The Council Resourcing Review Working Group will use the 365 responses as it develops a recommendation about compensation and resourcing. 70.7% of respondents felt that a councillor's role should be considered full-time, but a combined 71.2% were against a pay raise, responding that the current $67,420 annual base pay, the average local full-time employment income, was either appropriate or too high.
I think it should be a bit higher, but it just depends on the amount of hours and effort that they're putting in.
A separate survey was provided to current members of City Council, and 8 of the 15 chose to respond. Those responses, at least were intended to be anonymous.
36 to 40-hour work week being a ward councillor, but then I throw on anywhere from 12 to 20 hours being the deputy mayor.
Sean Lewis identifies himself as formerly anonymous councillor number 6, who wrote, quote, "I am often replying to emails late into the night, declining fun with family and friends because of work obligations, etc. And after all that, can't afford even a vacation to decompress beyond perhaps a week at home or a weekend somewhere close enough to drive to, and have to worry about whether I can afford my home."
If you want to attract good quality people to do these jobs, you have to recognize this is not an average job. This is a sometimes grueling, sometimes very rewarding job.
The anonymity empowered some other councillors to call out colleagues. Specifically, there are some councillors who spend about 10 hours a week, I can think of 2 currently, who don't really do much and still get compensated the same as the rest of us. This is particularly frustrating as they're not carrying the same workload.
There are councillors who do more than others. But ultimately, every 4 years, we face the electorate. And if the electorate decides you aren't worth the pay for the job, then they shouldn't send you back.
The Council Resourcing Task Force will consider the survey results May 9th. Daryl Newcombe, CTV News.